Well, hey guys, it's a beautiful day in Minecraft, and look at that beautiful thing up in the sky. If you don't know what that is the Iron Titan. Yes, I am going to build the Iron Titan. I'm going to condense the video down for you so that you don't have to watch every step of it. But I'm going to be using my own methods. I'm going to, first of all, we're going to build an elevator shaft. We're going to pour an elevator shaft with lava. And then we're going to build an elevator in it so we can go up and down up to our construction site. And then we're going to start building the Titan. So today's episode is most likely just going to probably just get that and the elevator built. And then moving, all of our stuff up there. You should see what I have set aside. These two chests right here, look at this. Yes, people, I think I'm gonna need more slime, but we got slime blocks. So all of the redstone blocks I've been preparing, I've been keeping them in here. You guys have been watching that. And look at all of my 3 types of slabs, and I'm telling you, doors galore and tons of diorite, and this is gonna be so much fun. So let's get on with it. Okay, we're not going to bring the horse right now because right now we're just going to be pouring some lava. Once we have the lava poured and the elevator shaft built, then we can bring the horse over. So this is how Lerdo builds Tango Tech's Iron Titan. Now I will be having Tango Tech's Iron Titan video open on my other screen, so just want to give all the props to the man who did it and fixed it in 1.9. That's right, Mr. Tango Tech. He is the man. So now I do want this to look nice, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to show you how I figured out the size of my building up there, because I have noticed that what I've done is I have taught you guys how to build with lava, but I've not kind of showed you how I figure things out sometimes. So this is what I'm going to do just real quick. This is not going to be a long lesson by any means, but I am just clearing a land out. Oh, and I didn't show you. You could probably see it there, but gosh, I've really got a lot of stuff done on the landscaping. That's a whole nother video I'm putting together. And as you can tell, the video quality has significantly increased. Well, the main reason for that is I finally went and really fine-tuned all my NVIDIA settings. Now, NVIDIA is a video card that I have installed on my computer, along with 16 gigs of RAM and a nice i7 processor. And mostly the reason why we have all this stuff is because we have a studio. And Ray Mossholder, the primary person right now who records for let's see, I have a Silk Touch shovel, that's why those are in grass. He primarily records in his own office, but from time to time we use the studio. We're going to be using the studio more often, and but that's why we have this nice PC. Otherwise, I certainly wouldn't have had an extra $1,000 to throw on a PC. But man, do I love having it, and do I love using it. So yeah, reach more now on YouTube. You can go and check out we have 700 subscribers and lots of view time. But here's how we do this. Okay, so one of the first things I did was I said, okay, I want to center my building around this center pole. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, I didn't bring anything. I'm just gonna have to use dirt. Okay, guys. Actually, you know what? I'll dig in the ground. This is real simple. So that up there you can see is what I'm going to use for my building. Okay, not the long parts. Okay, that's the Iron Titan up there, the beginning of the Iron Titan. And don't worry, do everything else on camera. I'll say, hey, there's what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing, and then I'll come back once I get it done. But what you do is you start with your center pole that you're going up. And I'm going to go ahead and use the shovel, but it's just gonna dig out more than I need every time, right? So what I did with this is I go out from here, and you assume this is the very first kind of form, your very first form, and so you put an X You basically build an X out of it, or a plus sign, I've heard people say. I've always called it an X, so that's what I'm going to use it as, okay? So the X has one block here, one block there, and my shovel is just too powerful. So start with that, okay? This is how you center your building and make your building symmetrical with lava, okay? So now we want 3 more places. So 1, 2, 3, not including this one here. So we go 1, 2, step back a little bit, make sure we only take out 1. There we go. So now we have, you see we're expanding our building out, and you're thinking, well yeah, we're not going to pour stuff there. Absolutely right. We're not going to pour anything right there. So this is, again, number 1, right? Now we have 3 here, so this is number 2. Again, I apologize for my shovel and its power, but that's what we're going to do. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're going to have to remove a little more of this hillside. And that's not a problem. Here's where the blessing of that shovel comes in. It's just insane. And if you don't know what that is, that's a Silk Touch with efficiency 4. And so, you know, that's the way you want to shovel, baby. That's it right there. Okay, so now we've got now we need to go 3 this way. Okay, right? Just gonna tap it. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, and then we don't, you know, not that one, because this is the 3 and 3, right? And then we go 1 and 2. So there we go, here and there. So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm evenly going out on all 3 sides. You want to build your form in the ground anyway. That's why I'm doing this. Okay. So you evenly go out all the way around. I got to replace a piece of. I should just use a regular shovel. Okay, so that was what I wanted. Then I thought, okay, my elevator, you know, it really only takes up like that much space. So this whole thing in here is as big as I want to go, and that's all this is going to be, is an elevator shaft. So let's not go crazy. We don't have to build a big building here, just an elevator shaft. So we're going to extend this out 3 more as well. And as you can see, now we're starting to intersect with the center one. So you it kind of guides you. So you know, that way you always have, so 1, 2, 3. Ah, cool, a little cool. And you can see now we're intersecting with this one. Now all you do is just pop that one out. See how our building is becoming square, and we're using these plus signs, okay? So here we have basically 3, and then we're going to do another thing here, and look at, we're connecting with here. So basically, very, very simply, just by going out from the center and expanding out 1 and 1, if I expanded out 2 and 2, and then just connected everything, I would have ended up getting a very symmetrical building around my center base, right? And that way you know what your building's going to look like before you're done. And there's no reason to fill all of this in. You don't need to. You can come back, whatever the lava doesn't fill in, you can do that. Now we do need I need one block of grace around the form, so the water can go down easily to the bottom. That's 1 block all the way around. So that's that little extra there that I needed to put in. All right, I don't want to fill up my inventory with that right now. I'm not going to worry about it. So let's head up and pour this bad boy, okay? So you guys can see how this goes. Because I was just sitting here thinking, you know, I'm going to record me building the Iron Titan, and it's just going to be, from time to time, there's going to be needs to go up and down the ladder. You just can't think of everything every time. And I don't always want to cut, you know, the video. I don't always want to have to put a break in. If I don't have to, I don't want to. So what I've done up here is I've gone all the way up, and in that very, very top piece of cobblestone that you see up there that extends out 16 one way and 15 the other, that is where the Iron Titan is actually going to be. And then coming down from that, we're at the top there, right where the ladder's at, that's where the drop for the Iron Titans is actually going to be. It's going to come down. It's going to end up, the the Iron Titans will, we're going to remove this pole, and the Iron Titans will drop down. There'll be a nether portal up here somewhere, and that'll be shooting out poppies and iron and stuff like that, whatever we need to use, and to keep the portal charged. That's the new fix, by the way. It has to every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds we have to have something pop through the portal, and that's the new fix. But basically, so the Iron Titans are going to come down, and they're going to end up, and their iron's going to end up, coming out of something, I don't know, somewhere right about here. But it's going to be right over this building, and then see, we can put a shaft going right down through this, and our iron can literally just flow all the way down to the bottom, and maybe even underground to where our eventual base is. But we'll just leave it inside this building for right now. And I have not put any light out yet. Boy, I tell you what, my glowstone farm has changed my whole gaming experience. No more torches all over the place. I can just, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So let's get this thing built, okay? Sorry for yakking on there. I'm going to just go ahead and just transfer. I'm going to get rid of that seed. Oh, look at, and the little dandelion and my egg. Okay. So my one piece of cobblestone. Okay, we got to keep our dirt. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into more. And yeah, I'm just going to. I need my space. I need my space. Okay, so we're going to take the lava. I'm going to get rid of these guys and have this whole bottom shelf all be lava. Now, just drop it right in the center underneath. That's all you got to do. Okay? That is the key to doing it, is placing it underneath and making sure you have a 1 block space between you and the lava. Okay, look at that bad boy. So before I drop the water, I actually have to delete all of these blocks right here because it's just too small of a building. Because you have to have that space for that water to go around all the way around the edges. Okay, so 1 and 2. Look at that. We still had 1 lava bucket left. Beautiful. So we're going to let that pour down to the bottom. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of all these guys. Actually select it and then double click, and then they all go up there. And we'll grab our silk touched, no, we don't need ours. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference. And we'll just go ahead and get rid of these guys. And then we'll go up top and drop our water. All right, go. Yeah! Let's just do this from the ladder, okay? Okay, hold down, hold down shift on a ladder, and you kind of just pause on the ladder. It does take a lot longer to mine though, but that's okay. There we go. Now you can see, I don't want to go all the way down there, but you can see the lava is flowing down. It's going to land in that form and not go any farther. It's not going to spread out onto the ground out there. So that's what we're waiting for. We're just waiting for that lava to get all the way down into the form. All right, now we just have to wait for that to reach the bottom. I'll be back in a second. And we are back. Looks like everything's all back down there beautifully. Time to collect up the water just to reverse the process here. And that is building with lava with Lair Dog. That's how simple that is. And I'm trying not to be too dramatic here. I'm just having more fun than I am anything. I don't take myself that serious, actually. I'm just having a good time. So I hope you understand that. I'm just having a good time. All right. Nice and easy. Okay. And we're just going to get rid of our water buckets. And get our lava buckets, empty buckets left over. I'm going to have to use dirt. You know what I should do? Yeah. So some glowstone. It looked a lot better than that. So let's do this. I'm going to take the, let's see, my pickaxe, mine that, grab the lava, and there you go. Nice and easy. Do that, mine that, and do that. So, there you go. I personally think life is a whole lot easier with glowstone. I love having my glowstone farm, and that's on my channel, Laird. If you've not seen me do that, I highly recommend going back and watching that. Take the time a second, if you would, please, and subscribe to the channel. That's also really helpful to me. I also know kind of roughly how many people are watching on a regular basis, and feel free to leave me some comments. Say, tell me what you think. The quality of the video is a lot higher in this one as opposed to any of the earlier ones, and that's primarily because I didn't realize my NVIDIA settings were all messed up, and now that they're not, it's just gonna look so much better. And so from today on, starting with this Iron Titan and the building of the elevator and the elevator shaft building, that's what this is, the elevator shaft building. It's just awesome. Now, the one thing I don't have is enough cobblestone. So, I kind of like the idea of having grass up here. Isn't that nice? That's actually not a bad idea. Gosh, I could grow some trees up here and even put some food up here if I needed to, but I don't plan on spending too much of my time here, but that does look nice. I kind of dig that. And we'll be moving it all once we put the elevator in. So, okay, we'll leave this in place so we can use it to build the elevator. Then we'll be popping through, most likely like right here or right here with the elevator. So we'll head on back down and see if I can. Nope, can't just jump. Boy, I'm excited about getting that elevator in. I really am. What a huge difference. And you guys, if you haven't seen this elevator, you're gonna be really happy with it. I'm sure you have, because the guy who built it deserves all the credit in the world. And before, actually, I'm going to come down this ladder. I'm going to head on back to the ranch and get the horse, or at minimal just a lead and a fence post so we can tie up the horse. See, nice little small elevator building. It looks great. Now, this is still flowing. You saw me take the lava out, but it's still flowing. And the main reason for that is because the lava takes so long to dissipate. So it will eventually all dissipate. Okay? And I'm going to put some, just going to put some glowstone down here. I don't think the elevator will be back here, but let's just put one in every corner. Fantastic. There we go. And now things are nice and lit up. Not going to run into any problems when we come back. All right, let's pop we're going to have some lava on the side, so don't be concerned about that. And the lava should be gone by the time we get back with all of our stuff. Excellent. Well, very good. And look at that. See, isn't that beautiful? That only took, I have no idea how long we've been recording, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes. Look at that. Nice, big, beautiful building. You can decorate it any way you want. Obviously, I have unlimited glowstone now, so I'm going to incorporate some glowstone in the outside of it. Each one of those little plus signs that we used to pour on, every one of those tubes are hollow, and so each one of those tubes can be used for like putting redstone lamps up the side of the thing and then a daylight sensor at the top. So, you know, at nighttime during the stages, the 5 different stages of a daylight sensor, you could have like part of the lights come on, you know, and then more of the lights come on and have the whole thing completely lit up when it comes time to, you know, do that. I just think that's kind of cool. All right, so I think this is the end of this episode. We did good, we really did. We got that elevator shaft in. Looks really nice. And once we get our redstone lanterns on, it's going to look even better. So yeah, so tomorrow we'll get the elevator in and start on the Titan. Most likely it'll be actually separate episodes. So we'll just do the building, and then we'll do the slime elevator, and then the Titan will be obviously its own video. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure you click subscribe, and I really do appreciate you being here today. Talk to you later.